Hello everybody, this is Gwyneth speaking. Yeah, the video of Archie. Wow, that was quite something. Thank you very much to my stepson who sent that to me. It's really appreciated. My gosh, what a life. It's receiving that video of Archie really got me thinking about the last 20 years, and I was just crying. I'm still crying. What a life I've had. You know, you can go back on my YouTube videos and watch them all. You know, just see some of the stuff that I've been through. I've had people in the past make the nastiest comments, but the truth of it is that Australia can be a really nasty place to live, especially if you get on the wrong side of the Families Department, Victoria Police, any police department jurisdiction in Australia. They can make your life a living hell. They can darn near destroy you for nothing. I don't want to whinge, moan and complain. That's actually not what I'm about. I mean, you might be surprised to think that. Like I say, going back and watching the videos and all the rest of it that's been on this channel the last however many years it's been since I've had it. It's over 10 years. I mean, I've got videos still up that I posted when I was in Geraldton, and that was over 10 years ago. You know, long periods of time when there's been no videos, years sometimes when there's been no videos, and that's been, sometimes I've had poor internet access, no internet access, you know, just cell phone internet and streaming. Forget it. I wish, but oh well, there we go. My family, I'm really glad that I took the stands that I did, fighting the Families Department, fighting the Victoria Police, because even though it's been hard, by and large I get left alone these days. Although I've learnt that there's, apparently I'm a red flag, and you know, whatever. I'm not a violent person. I'm not going to go out and hurt anyone. But if people come to my land wanting to make trouble, I will defend my land. If people want to hurt my children, I will defend my children, even though they're now adults. And what sort of dishonourable person would I be if I didn't defend my own children, if I didn't defend my own farm, you know? But my children are men now. My boys are men. They've grown up, they've left home, they've got their own lives, and I'm happy for them. I'm really happy for them. I'm glad that I took the stand that I did, because by taking the stand that I did, They were not abused. They weren't kidnapped permanently by the state, you know. And they're level-headed, good kids, men. They're level-headed, good men who love their mum and love their girlfriends. Mate, their girlfriends are the luckiest ladies on earth. That's all I can say. I would say I wouldn't blame anyone who goes along to get along, to just go along with it, you know, don't just do what they say. I don't even blame people who have that attitude, because it's a really, really hard thing to stand against these people, these really, really evil people. But if I hadn't stood against them when they attacked me over and over again so directly, I'd have no farm, no children, no animals, no nothing. But I've got a beautiful life. Really, I have. I've got my farm. I've got my family. I haven't got a job. There's pretty well no chance of me ever getting a job, because me getting a car, I actually have a driver's license. But me getting a car? Really? When I would have a motor vehicle, you know, I would have an electric trike, and I'd take my electric trike into town, 20 kilometres into town, do some shopping, load up the trike, charge it up at the park for a few hours, and then go home. And it would be a full day, and I'd be utterly exhausted at the end of it. There's my rooster. I don't know if you can see him. I would have the Victoria Police seeing me in town, doing U-turns, going around the block and following me at a crawl around town when I'm doing my shopping with my electric tricycle, because I'd already given up at that point the idea of ever having a car again. I still don't have a car. Do you think I don't want it? Do you think I don't want to have a ute that works? That I'm not going to get pulled over every second or third time I go out? And I know that they have my number. I know they track my cell phone. I know that. You know, this is something that happens. And if there's anyone in the comments, oh, they don't do that. So yeah, they full on have the capacity to do that. It's just the most open secret ever. They just track people through their cell phones every second. I mean, I've had it where I've hired, or got an Uber type vehicle, and the frickin' Uber driver gets pulled over. And he says, I never get pulled over by the police. What is going on? And I said, don't worry about it. And then they realise it's me in a hire car. What the hell? What the frickin' heck? and you'd have smiled, put on a good face and they'd look over at you and say, oh, hello. I'd say, hi. This is the reality of when you have taken a stand to protect everything you own from really evil people who want to destroy you, and you're just trying to live a normal life. And it's because I took a stand against the Families Department and the Victoria Police and the WA Police and the Queensland Police. And I wouldn't bow to them. And that's what they give you. You know, it's just, what the freaking heck? And then you get people in the comments section saying, oh, you crazy bitch. Nobody's after you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not so much these days, because I've taken a stand and I will sue them. I'll sue them for millions of dollars for the years and years of documented crud. Trying to rob me of my farm, trying to rob me of my children. Sending the dog ranger around here. Told me my driveway was crooked. What the fucking hell? That actually happened once. Truly, I want to thank my subscribers. I really want to thank my subscribers because you guys are absolutely beautiful people. I'm not. There's a saying in the Bible. I'm a Christian. I read the Bible. There's a saying in the Bible. Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And that's a call to not seek your own vengeance. I believe that. God is going to sort it all out. Jesus Christ is coming back. All the Bible prophecies are being fulfilled, especially what's happening in Gaza at the moment. So many prophecies are being fulfilled. I go on the internet every morning when I'm having my breakfast and having my cup of tea and putting my boots on, all that sort of thing, getting ready for the day. And I go on YouTube and I say, you know, it says, this, that, the other happened. And I've been studying Bible prophecy for over 30 years. And I go, oh my gosh, this prophecy, that prophecy, the other prophecy is being fulfilled in lifetime. There's hardly a day goes by that doesn't happen. There's hardly a day goes by that doesn't happen. It's just absolutely amazing, you know. Especially, I'll tell you what's going to happen to Gaza. It's going to be utterly destroyed. And after they've utterly destroyed Gaza, they're going to, the Gazans, the Palestinians and all the rest of it, they're going to flatten Ashkelon, and they're going to flatten Ekron, and they're going to flatten Ashdod. The Bible prophecy says in Psalm 83, I think, that, you know, Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, and Ekron will all be utterly destroyed and no longer inhabited. And then they'll move on to Damascus. And then they won't utterly destroy Jerusalem, only half of Jerusalem will be destroyed. a third of its population will be killed. This is all prophesied in the Bible. It all has to do with the return of the Messiah, King Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, King Jesus. That's why Israel has a president and doesn't have a king. It has a king. His name is called Jesus Christ. He's coming back to rule and reign. So I'm not even depressed about all this stuff. And all these people who preppers and all that, I've got a lot of admiration for them. At least they're trying to get ready. They don't have a clue unless they've read Bible prophecy. You don't have a clue about anything that's happening in the Middle East unless you've studied the Holy Bible, the Bible prophecies. Books of Daniel, books of Ezekiel, books of Isaiah, Jeremiah, all the prophets, Psalm 83, Psalm 121. Read the book of Revelation in the New Testament, other prophecies as well, bits and pieces in 2 Thessalonians and all the rest of it. You've got to read them. You don't understand a freaking thing unless you've read them. That's what gives me hope. That's what keeps me smiling. Jesus Christ is coming back to rule and reign. He's going to do away with all these satanic pedophiles who have been giving not only me, but a lot of other people freaking heck. And people call me strong. I've had to become strong, because if I hadn't been strong, I wouldn't have survived. I absolutely would not have survived. I had to be strong. I had 2 babies. And I was all they had. And if I'd failed, if I'd stuffed up, they would have been gone. And everything that I've done in my life, those 2 boys, my boys. I get it, Princess Diana. She said her boys were her whole world. After Archie died, the family split apart. It was utterly devastating. I had to get out of there with my sons. I gave my stepchildren the choice. I said, "You're going to come with me." And I don't think they really understood what I was saying, and I couldn't tell them, because little kids can't keep their mouths shut. And I realised that that my children were my priority. My children, the babies. One of them at the time was 3 months old when his dad died. The other one was 2. They had to be my priority. The other children were older. The next oldest one was 9. And older children, it's still devastating when their parent figure, stepmother or whatever, leaves, but they can look after themselves a little bit better than a tiny baby or a toddler can. Tiny babies and toddlers are utterly dependent. Anyway, I'm coming up to 20 minutes here. I want to say, even to my stepchildren, I love you. I really do. And you can have all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas in the whole world. You can't go back. I wish I could go back in time. If I could go back in time, the day before your dad died, I would have taken him to the hospital. I would have found a way to get him off that island, get him into a hospital. I didn't know. God bless you all. I'll see you later.